Certainly one of my more novel campsites, but it kept me dry. Yeah. Looking like quite a nice day. Now, we're just by the sea, and this road is just, yeah, this is a proper Great Ocean road now. Before it was just in the hills and it was pretty, but you didn't get to see much of this. This is why I came down here. Look at this! Woo! Oh, it's the next day now. Met Anders last night. He picked me up from Lorne, took me back. Spent the evening with him and his partner Tara. Thank you to you both. It was yeah, really relaxing evening, and it was nice to kind of have a warm bed last night. I'm now about 32 miles into the day. Left Lorne, just past a place called Torquay. Finished the Great Ocean Road, and now I'm heading towards Geelong, and I'm trying to get kind of just about past Geelong before it gets dark tonight. But that's it for the Great Ocean Road. It was, yeah, well worth coming this way. I'm on a bit of a time crunch now. I've got 20 days, including today, to get to Sydney. It's the 9th of September at the moment, so I fly out on the 29th of September, so I need to get there in time. So, should be in Melbourne tomorrow, hopefully, as long as I ride fast. What did you say? No idea. I'm not sure if you're swearing at me or giving me encouragement. In Geelong now. I'm heading off to try and find somewhere to sleep or somewhere to put the tent off the main road, because that main road was getting scarily busy and dark, and the cars just won't give me any space, so I'm turned off that way. We're going to try and find somewhere down here that's hopefully a little bit less populated. I think it's going to be quite a stressful day tomorrow riding into the city. I hate cities. Not just generally, but on the unicycle, loaded up, it's not easy. A lot of traffic lights, a lot of stopping and starting, and I can't start up everywhere. So if a traffic light stops me on an uphill, I have to be a bit creative of where I get on again. So it requires kind of walking, and it's just slow. So we're gonna go this way and find somewhere to sleep. Proper serene, I like it. Seem to have found my way onto a cycle path. This would be ideal. Anywhere around here would be good to camp. But I've made the mistake of I haven't got enough water. So I need to keep going. And I thought I'd just add that water over there that you see, that's salt water, so I can't drink that, alright? Before you get all clever on me and go, oh, you can drink this water, you can cook with it. I don't want to cook with salt water, I want to find some fresh stuff. So, there. Just thought I'd mention that. Look at that. I haven't checked if it works yet, so I'm really hoping that it does. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah! Brilliant. I've got a bit of shelter too, so I can throw the tent just in there. Morning. Today's an exciting day. I go to Melbourne today. It is about 52 miles that way. So got a little bit more on this cycle track, and then I hit the main road. And I'm pretty much going to be on busy roads all day. But it is a Sunday, so I'm hoping that it's not too busy. We'll see. 19 days, starting today, left in Australia before I fly out. So we need to keep moving. But yeah, feeling good. I'm happy to reach a big city today. And I think the plan is to take a couple of days off when I get to the city, when I get to Melbourne. So, pack up, let's get moving. Alright, we're on the M1. This is a freeway. But weirdly, I think cyclists are allowed on it. it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I was going to ride it because there really isn't another road. The back roads really don't take you anywhere near as direct as this. And I've got quite a big day ahead of me. But you know what? It's safe. For the people that say that cycling on highways and freeways aren't safe, I've got like a 3-meter hard shoulder. You don't get much safer than that when you can put like 2 meters between you and some cars. Obviously it's not pleasant riding and it's very loud, but I feel pretty safe, so that's all that matters, eh? And I'll get to Melbourne pretty quickly. Woo!
Sleep well with a head full of smoke. Your lack of energy I can't criticize much. You won't ever leave her alone.
Alright, so we're about 4 miles off Greensborough, and in Greensborough is a guy called Andrew, who emailed me probably a good month ago saying, hey, when you get to Melbourne you can stay at my place. So I said, yeah, alright. It's a bit of a ride from the centre. I'm going to be totally knackered by the time I get there, but yeah, 4 miles on this stupidly busy road. And hopefully we can find it because my phone's dead. So I've written down its address, so I might need to ask people when I get nearer. Alright, so I found Andrew. Say hello.
How you doing there?
I turned up yesterday, and now we're walking to Mia's school. And Mia, say hello, Mia.
Hi.
She's like surrogate grandchild, is that?
Yeah,
fair?
that's it. Pseudo grandchild.
Yeah. So she lives next door to Andrew, and he sort of takes her to school every day on the bike. And we're going to go to her school. I'm going to do a bit of a talk. Which way are we going, Mia? That way. You were telling me yesterday, Andrew, that I'm the first person that you've invited from the internet.
Yes.
Why did you invite me?
Oh, just amazed at all your videos. You blow me away with the quality of your filming and editing. It's good stuff, and you're doing such a great job.
Cheers.
You're an ambassador for England and the world. Blow me away.
I'll take that.
So let's have a great big warm welcome for Ed.
Hello, my name's Ed, and this is my unicycle. And for the last 2 years, I've been riding this thing around the world. So I'm from a place in England called Somerset, and I rode there from my home, through Europe, through to Turkey, to the Caspian Sea. Then I took a ferry across the Caspian Sea towards Kazakhstan. So I headed off down the road, thought, okay, it's going all right, but the road was just getting worse and worse, and eventually I had to start walking. And I was, I think, day 2, and I was pretty much out of water, and I was thinking, well, what am I going to do? Because there's nobody out here, there's no cars, there's no people living out here. So what I did is I took my empty water bottles and I started to pee into my empty water bottles, thinking that if I need to, I can potentially drink or cook with this water. Luckily, it never came to that, and I met some people out there who were working with oil. This was maybe from here to Geelong, something like that kind of distance in. And they took me in and they said, hey, yeah, we can feed you up, we can give you some water, you don't have to drink your own pee, which I was very grateful for them to take me in. And that's a story that's not uncommon for the whole of the trip. In Australia, in Europe, in Asia, people are kind. If you give them an opportunity to be, people are kind. And you look at the news nowadays and you look at the kind of terrible atrocities that are happening around the world, you wouldn't think this, potentially. But if you head out around the world on a unicycle, you get to meet very kind people that will help you out and that will look after you. So I left the primary school now, that was fun. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use much of that footage, or I might have to blur some stuff out because the headmistress told me that some of the faces couldn't be used with the kids. Going this way, yeah?
Yep.
So there we are. We'll see what I can do with that. But it's a shame. But there was some quite fun questions there, wasn't there?
It was an interesting morning for them all. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. Hi, Peter. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. So can I come round? Are you around?
Of course you can. More than welcome.
Fantastic.
It's
all right.
Back down the driveway. Okay, well grabbed. Start down there we go.
No, I don't need to. So Andrew's driven me down to the unicycle.com headquarters. We're just trying to find it.
Bingo. That's it.
That's it, is it?
Yeah.
So this is Peter. Just came down. Came down thinking I might just be able to replace this this cover. Peter said just have a whole new seat. So I've got a whole new saddle, new free ride saddle on the unicycle. So hopefully that will last me until I finish. But it's quite interesting. This one is a hell of a lot more polished than the new one because of just all the leg rotations and the polishing that I've done with my bum over the last year or so that I've had that saddle. So thank you. And thank you for the seat posts and all those bits that you sent out to us.
More than happy to help out. Glad to see you up and running, and you do another 12 months without any issue.
It's for a friend. I'll convert that into free beer.
Is that for you?
For me, thank you. Slide your chair along here, Mia. That's yours. We were up and it was really windy and stormy, but it was really turning round. So.
Andrew, I know that because it was starting to snow.
Yep.
When I was there.
Well, we get snow on the nearby hills. They're at 800 metres.
Oh, I did not know that.
We've taken you up there and we got hail. We missed out. Snow forecast. It was a really cold day and we drove Mia up when she was young.
Oh, I remember Hale was at school once.
How big was it? Was it like this big? This big? Okay. Still pretty big. Alright, well thank you very much.
Thanks for coming, you've been fantastic.
I'll definitely, if I come back to Melbourne, I'll have to let you up. It was,
come back next time.
Hey ho! So I've left Melbourne then. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I don't really like riding through big cities, but I was pretty much at the north anyway, so it was quite easy to get out. Rode along the Plenty Road, and now I'm just connecting with the Hume Freeway, which is, I think it's called the M31 or something, I'm not too sure. But it's the big trunk road which goes between Melbourne and Sydney. And I'm going to be on this for the next couple of weeks. See you, Victoria! Just entered New South Wales!
Well, I got a unicycle laying to the wedding. I went around town and I never tried to hide it. Well, I got a unicycle laying to the wedding. I went around town and I never tried to hide it. A unicycle! Why so excited that I got my unicycle? I used to run away when my mother's on a motorcycle. Oh, unicycle, I'm a riding forever. Oh, unicycle, I'm a riding forever.
Oh wow. So if I can help it, I don't like to go back on myself. So I really just don't like going back on the same road that I came down on. And that occasionally gets me into trouble. Kind of, I find myself on really bad roads, it turns to mud or tracks or whatever, and I keep pushing forward and keep pushing forward. Today isn't going to be an exception to that. I'm going to try and get through this, but it's going to require a bit of wading, I think.
It's a fresh tree.
100 miles to Sydney! Final day cycling across Oz. Today is already proving quite difficult. I'm in a place called Liverpool, and the traffic is so aggressive. magpies. Oh, I've been trying to capture that for a long time. This has happened throughout South Australia and Victoria. Don't think it happened in Western Australia, but these magpies, they're protecting their babies and their nests, and they think I'm a threat for whatever reason. So they swoop down, and I've been told they're trying to go for your eyes. They're trying to like gouge your eyes out, which is not too pleasant, is it? But they haven't even come close yet. I think it helps that I've got this rim thing, and then I'm wearing a helmet. But there you are, magpies.